Hope you're having a blessed day. My name's David. This is Stone Ape Adventures. Today I'm testing out a sleeping bag. Figured I'd bring out the hot tent. Losing a little bit of light. I'm in a beautiful spot, nobody around. And so I'm going to go ahead and get the hot tent set up and go from there. It's a beautiful day. Try to use this Allegheny National Forest magic snow. So I got the tent set up with the help of that snow. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go to the car. I am car camping. I'm only about maybe 100 yards. I'm going to grab all my food and sleeping gear. And again, the mission of this particular trip is just to check my cold weather clothing. It's supposed to get down to 0 degrees tonight. It's sitting at about 25 right now. So I'll get everything, get up and get going, and I'll just take you along the way. So, figure I'll show you around the campsite before it got too dark. I gotta start processing and cutting wood. But I'm at Minister Creek. This is super heavily trafficked spot, and there's actually a lot of people out here today. So yeah, so this is kind of what I'm dealing with. Super pretty. That's so figure I'd show you it's about 20 degrees outside. I had a little fire outside, but not really keep me that warm. So I'm in the hot tent. This is the sleeping bag I'm testing out today. My sleeping bag liner. It's Appalachian Mountain Gear. And then you can see it's a Feathered Friends bag, and it's rated to 20 degrees. So I'm thinking that I'm gonna wake up. When I wake up, I have another sleeping bag to keep me warm. But what I have going on here is I have the sleeping bag. Here, let me come over here, I'll show you. And then I have the Nemo. Then under the Nemo I have this reflective pad, and then of course the hot tent. But this thing's only gonna keep me warm for about a half hour, 45 minutes after I fall asleep. And I got a little thermometer that checks the high and low, and as soon as I wake up I'll know what my bag's rated for my comfort. And that's really the most important thing. That's why I'm kind of road camping. I know I'm gonna wake up. If it hits 0 degrees, 20 degree bag, I'm not sure if, I'm guessing I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna have to use my other bag. But in the meantime, I did bring a beer with me. I only brought one, but so it's a double Porce. It's a group buyer made from Chemcar. It's a German beer. Not too many people drink group buyers, but I enjoy them. And then I also have some Appleton State rum. Gonna have a couple nips of that, and a little MMJ. And I'm gonna go ahead and get some water boiling. It's actually getting kind of warm in here. I might have to open the door a little bit. But yeah, so far that's what I got going on. Well, so I got the tent set up to help with that snow. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go to the car. I am car camping. I'm only about maybe 100 yards. I'm going to grab all my food and sleeping gear. And again, the mission of this particular trip is just to check my cold weather clothing. It's supposed to get down to 0 degrees tonight. It's sitting at about 25 right now. So I'll get everything, get up and get going, and I'll just take you along the way. So this is another thing I'm trying out is well, I'm heating up some water, and then I'm gonna so it's a Cuban rice bowl. This Good to Go brand I really like so far. We'll see what it looks like. It's definitely everything I've had from them has been super tasty, and it doesn't take up hardly any water. They're only like 275 to like 350 milliliters for most of them. These are like the smaller packs though too. And yeah, so sorry about the bad camera work. I don't have a wide enough lens on my phone. I don't have a camera yet, so I'm gonna get one. Here's kind of like a couple little totes. One's for food, one's just like stuff that I normally take backpacking. I don't really road camp all that often, but like I said, I wanted to test everything out, make sure that I'm not going to be too cold, and I know where my limits lie. So if things do get, 0 degrees and I'm just not comfortable, the car is only about 100 yards away. But yeah, I'll check back in a little later after this food's done. I'll show it. So figured I'd show you. Not sure what. So you can see it's 22. I'm gonna bring the thermometer inside now, just so I can get a low and a high. I know how hot the tent now I will get, and then I'll know the two tops, like the lowest temperature and the highest temperature. It'll record for 24 hours, so I'll know how the night went. Alrighty, I figured I'm back, so I figured I'd show you like how warm it is in here now. Yeah, 94, and it kind of probably bounces around a little bit. It's getting ready. You can hear that it's not really burning a lot of wood right now. Can hear it a little bit, so it means I need to throw another stick in there, and these are about the size. I put like one of these in at a time, and I probably get like 15 minutes out of one of those. And then I'll throw like a little piece into the Cuban rice. Here is almost done. I'm gonna put it in tortillas. I forgot my spoon, so like, glad I brought tortillas. I'm just gonna dump it in there. I'll show you what that looks like when I'm ready to eat it. Just about got another beer left out of that bottle. My one beer. And little ganja, but I'm really excited to sleep in the new bag tonight. And it might be funny to feel that way about a sleeping bag, but yeah. And this winter well stove, I've been really happy with it. It doesn't have a glass door like a lot of them do, but it's a lot lighter. It's the lightest one, I think. It's made out there, and it also you know, there's no screws, no nuts, no bolts, no nothing. And that was the big selling point for me, because when it's cold out, the last thing I really want to be doing is messing around with a screw or a wing nut, drop it in the snow, and kind of useless if you can't set it up. So that's why I like this winter wheel so much, and it works good for sure. It's, you know, it's not as efficient as I'd like it to be, but I think given that it's, you know, for what it is, it's a great thing. Makes the hobby a little funner, that's for sure. So this is a Cuban rice bowl from Good to Go. Oh man, these are so good. The only thing I kind of wish I had a little bit of hot sauce, and it would be perfect. So what I do is I come over here and I get this thing nice and hot. Yeah, a little bit of queso and a little bit of hot sauce, and I mean, you could eat 20 of these things. Hot. Then all we do is dump her in there. Oh, there's the good stuff. Here it comes. Oh man, I'll tell you what, this, and I bet you like I can get like 5 of these out of this pack. And man, if that doesn't fill you up, I don't know what it is. Look at that. Oh, I don't know. It was so good. I highly recommend. Oh my. It's like 7 o'clock. I never woke up. Not sure how cold it got. I have to check the thermometer here in a minute. But yeah, I got a mess. The stove quit working last night. The spark arrestor got all clogged up. I don't know what the deal with that was. I was using all super good wood, so yeah, I'm gonna have to investigate that, and I'm gonna get up and get moving around and see what that temperature got to last night, and clean up and get out of here. So it says it's 42 now. It's definitely not 42. It's because it's sitting in my hand. It's a pretty sensitive thermometer, but if I hold it in, you can see last night the high was 105, and it got down to 21. I was hoping it was going to get a little colder, but that's okay. I stay toasty warm. I know the bag's going to at least keep me warm, no problem with that. I was still kind of toasty. Like I said, it's a pretty sensitive thermometer. But I'll take you outside real quick. It's starting to snow. Still like a light dusting type of snow. But yeah, that's the problem there, is that thing got clogged up. I'm not sure why. I'm gonna have to check that out. I'm fairly new to hot tenning. That's why I'm kind of road camping as well. But whew. Leftover wood pile. I had a little fire last night, nothing big. And yeah, so that's a trail. You can see that straight trail goes straight to the parking lot. So I figured I'd show you what's going on. You can see that this thing is it's completely clogged up. So I'm not sure if I'm doing something wrong, or I just need to maybe make some of them holes a little bigger. I got a fire going. Get some coffee in me. That's what I'm got, the AeroPress. And Blue Mountain Thunder's brand. He's a cool dude. If you're ever in the grill, you should hit him up. I brought a coffee grinder with me. Some frozen donuts. Them will taste good. And that's the coffee pot. And so I pretty much got the stove out of here. I got a little bit more cleaning up to do. The snow's starting to come down. These roads aren't real maintained up here, so I have to get my coffee in me and finish up and get out of here. So a couple things to take away from this trip. Again, this was just kind of a shakedown trip, testing out the gear. You should know your gear before you kind of take it 10 miles down a hill in the middle of winter. But so the sleeping bag, the Feathered Friends, they did great. 20 degrees. I was warm, toasty, especially the feet. They were super toasty. I paired it with the Appalachian Gear Company sleeping bag liner. I love that thing. It's so comfortable. And so it probably adds about 5 degrees, I'd say. It's just super comfortable. So I was hoping it'd get down to 0. It didn't. It only got down to 20 degrees. But you know, at least I know now that sleeping bag's definitely good to 20 degrees anyways. It's super toasty. I'd bring it down into the teens, I think. And then the spark arrestor, yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. I'm gonna have to do some research, figure that out. There's a couple places I want to take the hot tent for, 3, 4, 5 days, and I can't worry about that so much. So I don't know if I should just make the holes bigger, remove it. If anybody watching knows anything about it, leave a comment below. That would be great. If you like this kind of stuff, like and subscribe, I guess. But yes, this trip's just about over. I do know that I'm gonna think it's about time to build a polk sled, and it's gonna be a fun little project. I think the snow's gonna stick around this year. We might hopefully keep it for a while. There's, like I said, there's some places up here in the National Forest I'd like to take it. It's like 10 miles in, and again, I want to be real comfortable with my equipment before I'm 5 hours away from the car. So hope you guys have a blessed day, and see you next time.